does Shaq rank amongst top centers all time?
I can't put him in front of Kareem or Wilt. People say Shaq is the most dominant. No, it's Wilt, because Wilt averaged 50 and 25. Wilt had another season in which he averaged 27 rebounds and 44 points. If you look at the three highest scoring average, the man averaged 30 points and 23 rebounds for a career. Blocked shots was not a stat. So how many blocked shots do you think he would have had they kept track of it? Kareem, I got Kareem 1, Wilt 2, I got Shaq 3.
Okay, I can live with that. What I will say, however, is this. I could look at Bill Russell in 11 titles and 5 rebounding titles. I could do that. I could also look at Kareem. Kareem is a given. And where my issue with Wilt compared to Shaq comes in is that Wilt had a nemesis that got 9 more titles straight up against, straight up versus him in that era. Nobody would have done that to Shaq. That's the difference. That's the difference.
Russell also had 8 Hall of Famers playing alongside him.
I understand that. Chamberlain wasn't playing with Scrubs.
Are you going to tell him about John Havlicek, Sam Jones, Casey Jones, Tom Heisen?
I know we got to go to commercial, Mom. Let's go to you stop that right now.
Shannon Sharpe ranks Shaquille O'Neal as the third greatest NBA center on Fast Take. On a recent episode of Fast Take, Shannon Sharpe ranked Shaquille O'Neal as the third greatest center of all time. Sharpe explained his reasoning, placing Shaq behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt Chamberlain. Shannon Sharpe: I can't put him in front of Kareem or Wilt. People say Shaq is the most dominant. No, it's Wilt. Because Wilt averaged 50 and 25. Wilt had another season in which he averaged 27 rebounds and 44 points. If you look at the 3 highest scoring average, the man averaged 30 points and 23 rebounds for a career. Blocked shots was not a stat. So how many blocked shots do you think he would have had they kept track of it? I got Kareem 1, Wilt 2, I got Shaq 3. Shannon Sharpe emphasized the statistical dominance of Wilt Chamberlain, noting his incredible averages. Chamberlain's remarkable season include one where he averaged 50 points and 25 rebounds per game, while pivotal in Sharpe's decision. Chamberlain's career averages of 30 points and 23 rebounds per game also stood out. Sharpe highlighted that blocked shots were not officially recorded during Wilt's era, suggesting that Chamberlain's defensive impact might be even greater than the numbers indicate. Consequentially, Sharpe ranked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar first, Wilt Chamberlain second, and Shaquille O'Neal third. Stephen A. Smith did not contest Sharpe's ranking but offered a different perspective on Wilt Chamberlain's placement. Stephen A. Smith: okay, I can live with that. What I say, however, is this. I can look at Bill Russell and 11 titles and 5 rebounding titles. Kareem is a given, and where my issue with Wilt compared to Shaq comes in is that Wilt has a nemesis that got 9 more titles straight up against him. Stood up versus him in that era. Nobody would have done that to Shaq. That's the difference. Smith pointed out that Bill Russell, with these 11 NBA titles and 5 rebounding titles, could also be considered among the greatest. Additionally, Smith noted that Wilt Chamberlain had a nemesis in Bill Russell, who won 9 more titles in direct competition with him. In contrast, Smith argued that no one in Shaq's era could have consistently dominated him as Russell did with Wilt. Smith's argument centered on the idea that Shaq's dominance would have been unmatched if faced with similar circumstances. Sharpe's ranking of Shaquille O'Neal as the third greatest center is particularly notable given their recent feud. Just over a month ago, Sharpe and Shaq were embroiled in a bitter social media dispute. Sharpe had accused Shaq of being jealous of Nikola Jokic's third MVP award compared to Shaq's one. Shaq responded with an epic rant, calling out Sharpe, and even released a diss track aimed at him. The feud could have cooled off a while, but Sharpe's latest comment of Shaq's ranking are likely to reignite tensions. Shaquille O'Neal's legacy as one of the most dominant centers in NBA history is undisputed. However, Sharpe's decision to place him third behind Kareem and Wilt underscores the formidable competition against the greatest centers. The ongoing debate about the greatest center in the NBA history will undoubtedly continue. Still, Sharpe's ranking provides an interesting perspective on the relative greatness of these legendary players. Whether Shaq responds to Sharpe's latest comments remains to be seen, but the discussion about basketball's greatest center is far from over. Regardless of the ranking, Shaq, Kareem, and Wilt have established themselves as giants of the game, each with a unique legacy that has left a great mark on the NBA.